Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special March of the Machine draft, because today I am drafting against viewers just like you and battling in an epic showdown to determine whether me or my viewers are the superior drafters. The apprentice versus the master. But who is the apprentice and who is the master, as they would say in Star Wars? So we're going to be doing a draft, and then I'm going to be playing a best of one game against every person in the pod, so it'll be 7 games, and then whoever emerges victorious is the winner. So, we're drafting with a alternate site, and then we'll be playing in arena, so the same cool interface you're used to. Anyway, our pack does not have an insane rare in it. This is a Invasion... Oh, actually, Invasion of Karsus is quite good. I thought this was Invasion of Kaldheim, which is pretty cool. It has a little turn feature. So this card is very good because you can just deal 3 to everything, and then you can flip it relatively easily, and having a board wipe is pretty nice, sometimes unexpected. I've been very impressed with this card, even when I have like kind of an aggressive deck. Other than that, Oracle of Tragedy is okay. Omen Hawker is okay in some decks, but not the best. I like Bola Slinger a lot, but starting with a 4-drop is a bit rough. And then Cosmic Hunger can be a decent card as well. But I think that Invasion of Karsus is the most powerful option, and so that's what I will take. Not really a huge fan of a lot of these other options. Starting with a red card, not always the best, but it's definitely doable. Okay, Hirobi Death's Wail. When this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, destroy that creature. One thing that Hirobi Death's Wail is kind of bad against is anything with backup, because they can just target it with the backup counter and kill it for free. As a result, I don't think Hirobi Death's Wail is that good. There's a lot of removal, there's a lot of ways to target things, and so I don't think it's that good. If I was to take another red card, I think the Hanger Scrounger is the best one, but I'm not really particularly tempted to do that. I did pass a red-black card, but I think Vanquish the Weak is just the best card in this pack. Wicked Slumber is good in certain decks. Meeting of Minds is good if you're like a Convoke deck. I'm not the biggest fan of this Invasion. And as I said, I'm not really a huge fan of Hirobi because it just dies to a stiff breeze. So I'm going to take Vanquish. Pick 3. Okay, well, this card's insane. Kenra Spellspear is just a nutty card. Very, very strong. I love this as a 2-drop. There's also this Battle, which is very strong if you're in red-black, which I have a red card and a black card, but I'm not really trying to commit to red-black just yet. One thing I like about Kenra Spellspear is the play pattern of turn 2, play it, turn 3, flip it, and then turn 4, play Invasion of Karsus, double pump it, and then attack Invasion of Karsus down is very, very strong. And then there's a Knight Errant of Eros, which is pretty reasonable if you're convoking it for get a couple good solid creatures into your hand, but it's not like an insane rare. And I think I like getting a Kenra Spellspear a little bit better. There's a few red cards here, so maybe red's open. I have passed a couple red-black cards, but I'm not worried about if red-black specifically isn't open. Okay, pick 4. Seeing a Marshal of Zhalfir is a bit of a sign, maybe. This card's very good in the blue-white deck. I did just pass up on a Knight, but if I'm getting a pick 4 Marshal of Zhalfir, maybe I'm supposed to switch lanes. There's not really a good red card here. There's a War-Trained Slasher, so I'm not missing much. There's an Angelic Intervention. There's a Temporal Cleansing. I think I'll take the Marshal of Zhalfir because it's the highest upside pick. And I just saw a really good white card go by. So maybe blue-white could be open. We're not seeing... I mean, it is only pick 4. So I think it's really worth just taking the strongest cards early in this set, because you just want to make sure that if you do have an open lane, you can just seize the opportunity. This card's more of a late game type card, and I'm not really worried about it. Temporal Cleansing would probably be my second pick out of that pack. Okay, so Blue-Red Convoke might be open. Seeing Arouse Reinforcements, an Astral Wingspan, Branch Burner still. Not my favorite card, but good if you have some Arouse Reinforcements. I already have a Spell Spear, Invasion of Karsus, and Vanquish doesn't really fit my plan at all. I do like Astral Wingspan, probably more than most and more than I should. Rouse Reinforcements also could be good, because red is seeming like an open color. I could also just take Skittering Surveyor, give myself some flexibility. I'll take this Rouse. I almost always want more Rouse in my Convoke decks, and so it seems like the most key card. Blue is not seeming particularly open. There's an Etched Familiar, which I always like. Rock solid little card. I don't love Tarkir Duneshaper. Not really a huge fan of Scrappy. Alabaster Host Sanctifier is fine. It's not a knight, though. So I think it's between the Etched Familiar and the Alabaster Host. I'll probably just take the Etched Familiar. Nothing's crazy in this pack. Beatdown Boomstick is okay, but this isn't going to be a huge deal one way or the other. Okay, and now there's a Skittering Surveyor. Pretty late here, honestly. There's a Sigiled Sentinel if I wanted to try and go back towards something in that domain, but I think I'll just pick up a Surveyor because it'll give me flexibility later if I want to play like a Grixis deck or something like that. There's a Jungle Hollow as well, but I think Surveyor is just a really nice pickup. For Blue-White Knights, there's Sentinel, but it's looking like I'm playing a red deck right now. Hopefully this draft kind of sorts itself out. There's some green. These red cards aren't very good. And then there's Ren's Resolve. So, Jund them out. There's a Wildwood Escort. I don't think this card's great. I think Ren's Resolve can be fine in this sort of build. Don't think any of these green cards are particularly worth jeopardizing things for. There's also an Alabaster Host Sanctifier if I did want to just dip into white a little bit, but I'm feeling like red's open, and so this should be fine. And now we get a red-blue land. There's also a Bola Slinger still. That's crazy. Also an Omen Hawker. So if I wanted to splash blue, then this land's going to really help me, and I feel like I might want to splash blue. So, late Bola Slinger, though. Very late Bola Slinger. Interesting. Whoa, red is wide open. These were all the red cards that were in this pack. I think Hanger Scrounger is the best one. Just lets you filter your draws very effectively. Ramosian Greatsword has not been impressive to me because you just don't necessarily have time to do this. I do like the Hanger Scrounger. I also like the Aki Scrap Chomper. If I'm playing like a Convoke style deck, I'm not really. I'm kind of playing a Sacrifice deck. Scrap Chomper could be useful for that. I'm almost definitely going to be drafting against another red-black drafter. But it feels like that's the only other red drafter. Okay, now I get a 2-drop. Actually, I'm going to take the Windscarred Crag in case I want to splash white for something. Thrashing Frontliner is not my most impressive card in the world. And being able to splash more effectively is helpful. Okay, Angelic Intervention coming back around is crazy. That card's great. Late Bola Slinger. Maybe nobody else is drafting white. So I could draft red-white or something. The Boomstick. Okay, late red card, pretty nice to see. Black isn't a direction that I really have to go. I haven't seen any black signals, really. Whereas white does look very open. Pack 2. Here we go. Okay, so first off, there's an Invasion of Alara. Very, very interesting card. Not really something I'm interested in, though. Because I'm kind of base red and not really playing green at all. And yeah, this is the card I'm interested in. Stoke the Flame is very good, though. And it's the one color that I know I'm playing, because red was a color that was pretty open, I think. So I'm going to be taking the Stoke the Flames. Halo Forge is amazing, but I don't think blue was very open, so because I don't have a single blue card. I'm most likely going to be red-white, which isn't the best color combination, but if white is open enough and red is open enough, then it could be pretty good. So I'm going to take Stoke the Flames here. There's a Preening Champion, which is very good, but as I said, blue was not open, so that's like the only color I know for sure. I'm not playing blue and green, or just nowhere on my radar here. Stoke the Flames is great, though. Jeru and Hazoret. How greedy would I want to be on trying to wheel this? Probably that would be too greedy. I don't really have any legendaries, though. So it's essentially a 5-mana 5/4, and Fearless Scald is really, really good. Because this is like a 5-mana 5/4, and if I have legendaries, then it gets better. I did have a deck that had a lot of legendaries, but this deck is not that. So I think the Fearless Scald is just better. Seeing some blue this pack is going to be expected. I don't really think I need the invasions. I just kind of want to go face with my damage. I'll take Fearless Scald, and if I can wheel the Jeru and Hazoret, that would be great. I don't think anyone else is playing red-white. Okay, now I can take Phyrexian Censor or Sigiled Sentinel or Knight of the New Coalition. I think I'd rather take a 3-drop, though. I feel like Sigiled Sentinel's the best bet for me. This is also a pretty good one with knights. How many knights do I have? No, not really knights. So I'll just take the Sentinel. Give myself a nice flexible attacker. White's pretty open, so I might even wheel Zalfrim Lancer or something. Censor just doesn't seem that good to me when my deck is mostly, like, not mostly these guys. And I have a battle that I want to flip, and yeah, some combat tricks, presumably. Now another Bola Slinger. If this fills out my 4-drop slot, I'll be pretty happy, because Bola Slinger's a great 4-drop. Seeing some green cards here makes sense. But Bola Slinger is the only card I can really even consider here. And now we get this 2-drop, which is pretty good. I have a lot of backup. I'm going to get even more. I already have 2 Bola Slingers and a Sigiled Sentinel and a Hanger Scrounger. So this is really an ideal 2-drop for me to get. Red-white is wide open here. Bola Slinger probably isn't going to wheel, but something's got to wheel from this packet. It's probably going to be a red-white card. I don't think this card's as good. I've flipped it a couple times, but it's not that impressive. Okay, so let's get rid of my cards that I'm not playing here. Not going to play the Surveyor. I might still play this guy. We'll see. If I do need to splash blue for something, I'm in good shape for that. I'm a sucker for Scroll Shift. Invasion of Asgul, Joyful Storm Sculptor. I could take this. I'm more likely to splash blue because of my Swiftwater Cliffs and Skittering Surveyor. / Marshal of Zalfir, I guess I could technically play. I don't think Scroll Shift is really what my deck wants. Though, giving some surprise backup stuff seems pretty sweet. It's like a combat trick, putting a counter and an ability. Just don't think I need to prioritize it. I don't think I'm ever going to splash a Joyful Storm Sculptor, though, so I'll take the Scroll Shift. Why not? Sure, now I take another Hanger Scrounger. If I can just have as many backup creatures as possible, it'll be pretty good. Especially if I ever start with my Mirror Shield Hoplite. Rouse Reinforcements isn't really built for this deck. I need to get 2-drops here. No Swiftwater Cliffs, but I'm going to be aggro, so it doesn't really matter. When you're aggro, you don't care as much about random, like, splashing. I only have 2 2-drops that I'm really happy with, and the reinforcements are somewhat useful in some situations. Okay, I think this is a good 2-drop, though. Alabaster Host Sanctifier, 2/2 lifelink. I think it's better than Sunblessed Guardian, though. Sunblessed Guardian does get pretty scary with counters on it, and I'm going to be the most aggressive deck in most cases. So maybe this is better for me. Because if you flip this into a 4/4 on turn 5 and just hit him for a lot of damage, I have been pretty impressed with it when you have counters. And I have a lot of ways to put counters on it. That's interesting. Interesting pick. I think I'll take the Guardian. My deck could be prone to flood, and so this will help. What the heck? This card wheeled? I'll just take it because it's the best card against me. Actually, Scornblade Berserker is really good. Yeah. So this is a card advantage. I have 1 combat trick, 1 removal spell. I'm going to need a lot of stuff for pack 3. Okay, we got to Sunder the Gateway, so that's nice as a 2-drop. Just gives me some extra flexibility. Host Intercessor's fine too, but not really is what I'm looking for in my aggro deck. Ooh, we wield the Phyrexian Censer. I'll play that. I will probably play it. Nice. Getting 2 more playables here is nice, because now I only need 8 playables in pack 3. And I could always just play this Invasion of Karsus. Okay, Storm the Siege Core is probably the best option there. Wow, Bola Slinger, no respect. Bola Slinger is super good. It is a very good card. Have I trained my viewers well enough to defeat me? If they're passing such late Bola Slingers, you never know. Maybe they're not playing white. Almost assuredly not playing white. Get rid of a 2-drop. Don't want to play against it. I have 3 2-drops. That's my biggest weakness. Actually 4 because I have Rouse reinforcements. But Rouse is not very good for my deck. I know somebody's playing red-black because there's some red-black cards that are not coming around late. Furia, okay. Chrome Host Seed Shark, absurd card. Harried Artisan, solid card that I'm going to be taking here. This is one of those cases where you're like, wow, I wish I was playing blue, because there's a Chrome Host Seed Shark and there's a Preening Champion, and none of them are really splashable, but they're both very good. And Harried Artisan is like middle of the road here. I already have plenty of 3-drops. I might cut the Phyrexian Sensor if I do end up very combat trick heavy. But this is just brutal. Also, yeah. The way this draft works is I play 1 game against every viewer, and so I can just hope that they don't draw the Chrome Host Seed Shark if I play against them. But yeah, it's not even like a splashable card. Like if it was a really late game card, I could use my Swiftwater Cliffs and my Surveyor to splash it, but it's not. I'll take Harried Artisan. Okay, now there's a Knight of the New Coalition, but I kind of have my 4-drop slot set. There's a Shivan Branch Burner, which is a nice top-end flyer for my curve-out deck. There's a Core Halberd, which actually seems pretty good considering my cards. Just gets them a little bit bigger, but it'll wheel, so I don't have to worry about it. And there's Invasion of Kaldheim. Discard a land, deal 2 damage. When I discard a land, exile the top card. So if I flip this, it's pretty dang good. Between that and the Branch Burner, this thing takes 4 attack to flip it. I kind of want to do that. Collective Nightmare is an absurdly broken card. Shivan Branch Burner is pretty okay. I kind of want to just take the Invasion, give myself a potential like late game win condition if I'm flooding out. Okay, can I play Giganta Companion? No, because I have Stoke the Flames. I think Stoke the Flames is pretty dang good. And there's a Bloodfeather Phoenix in this pack as well. There's also a Norn's Inquisitor, which is probably just better. But 2/2, unable to be really dealt with, is pretty dang good. Norn's Inquisitor. I have a few things that transform. Phoenix is pretty interesting. It's just a 2/2 flyer. I'm going to take the Norn's Inquisitor. This card's fantastic. Rayav. Enchanted or equipped. I do not have any enchantments. And I do not have any equipments other than the boomstick that I'm not playing. I could play this guy and then play the boomstick and then wheel another boomstick. It's also just a 2-drop. There's the Scrappy Bruiser, which I don't like. There's also another Ren's Resolve. I'll take Rayav and then probably play the boomstick plan. That's at least a cool late game thing to do. Do I take a 2-drop or do I take a Branch Burner or a Squee? Squee's really hard to kill. That's kind of his thing. How many 2-drops do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. So I don't really need more 2-drops. So I could take a Branch Burner as a top-end guy. Squee doesn't seem that good to me. It's kind of an annoying card, especially if I put counters on it. I'll try it. Get a new removal spell. Let's go. So this is 23 right now. The reason I don't love the dragon is because I kind of like being able to trade off my creatures and then like keep attacking my opponents. And the dragon kind of messes with that plan. I could also just play Kite Sail. That would be another equipment for Rayav. This Norn's Inquisitor pick was definitely an interesting one. I'll take the Alabaster Host Sanctifier over this guy. I don't really want the Dune Shaper. 2/2 lifelink is pretty good. I think it's better than Rouse Reinforcements in my deck. Because my deck has cards that can put counters onto it. And Rouse Reinforcements doesn't really synergize well, even if I do use equipments and stuff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. That's pretty good. 7 2-drops that I'm relatively happy with. I have this card as a potential late game engine. Invasion of Kaldheim. Sure, I'll take another Shadow the Source. I don't think I'll play both, but I'll take it. Got 3 Bolas Slingers basically for free. I did not have to use picks on those. I'm going to take Cut Short because I have 3 Bolas Slingers, and Cut Short with Bolas Slingers is a nice combo. Do I want to do anything crazy here? Ooh, Core Halberd came back. That's great. I really wanted that. That's probably better than Kite Sail, honestly. I think I'll cut Shadow the Source now. And maybe Ren's Resolve. Enduring Bond Warden. Sure. Okay, not another Beat Stick. The Boomtown Beat Stick is not very good. Scrappy. I'll take the Beat Stick. It's kind of a nice little snowball card. Ooh, Branch Burner's nice. Nice little top-end threat. Okay, last pick, Carapace. Well, I do have to make some choices. So the cards I could consider are this Ren's Resolve, the Shadow the Sources, the Rouse Reinforcements, and the Board Wipe. So this is 33 cards, and I have probably going to play 16 lands, or maybe 16 lands, or maybe I would play probably maybe 17, because I do have some 4-drops and 5s. But okay, so let's just see. The Bond Warden's maybe not the best card. The Rayav package maybe isn't good either. The Rayav plus Kite Sail is a really good combo. And I do have Core Halberd and the Beat Stick. I think I'll play 1 Beat Stick, 1 Halberd, maybe. Giving Menace, and that doesn't really seem that good to me, though. Kind of expensive to equip. I think I'm going to cut the Beat Sticks. I'll just play the Halberd and the Kite Sail. So that's an easy move. I'm also going to cut the Board Wipe because I don't want to kill my own guys. I'm not mid-rangey enough to just pass for a few turns and let my own guys die like that. Ren's Resolve seems okay in my deck because it's almost always a draw to in the mid-game. But I don't think it's that good. And I'm going to play the Rouse Reinforcements because now I have all these Convoke spells, which is pretty good with it. I don't think I'm going to worry about flooding out because I have these 2 Hanger Scroungers with Convoke spells to help me loot through things. Invasion of Kaldheim is interesting. I think it's pretty strong, and I kind of want to try it. So I have 7 2-drops. The Phyrexian Censor seems kind of tough to use. It's good with Cut Short as well, though. Squee the Immortal is interesting also. Have to make some cuts here. I could just cut some of my Convoke package. That seems reasonable. Like, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures, 7 2-drops, even if I cut Rouse Reinforcements. And Rouse, the attackers aren't as good for my deck. So I can cut Rouse Reinforcements into Shadow the Source. And that'll leave me with 3 removal spells, Cut Short, Stoke the Flames, and Shadow the Source. I could also cut Shiv and Branch Burner for a similar reason, because I'm using the Kite Sail as my evasive finisher rather than the Branch Burner. which maybe is a mistake, but I kind of want to try it. Could also cut the Bond Warden. I haven't been that impressed by Bond Warden. And if I cut Branch Burner, that gives me 16 lands, which seems okay. How many cards do I have that transform for the Norn's Inquisitor? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the guy that it makes. Maybe I was supposed to just take the other 2-drop, the 2/2 flyer. Okay. I think this is going to be my deck. So, slightly biased towards white, I think. It's interesting. Oh, because I have a lot more white 2-drops. I do have some more double red cards. How many pips do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 white pips, not including the red white cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I can get by. I think I'd rather have access to, yeah, double red. So I think I am going to go slightly higher red, because my double red cards, I only need 1 white source, but I do need 2 red sources. But every 2-drop is white, so yeah, I can't really keep a hand without white mana, but I'll have 8 white sources. Okay, this is the deck. I have plenty of sideboard options and stuff that I can mess with if stuff isn't working out. But time to start battling viewers. I'll see you folks in the games. If you have been enjoying my channel and my videos and would like to contribute towards the success of my content going forward, you can become a patron at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Patreon is a way for viewers to support the creators who they enjoy and gain access to some unique rewards in the process. So if you become a NicolaiBolas patron, you'll gain access to my card-by-card tier list for March of the Machine with my thoughts on every single card in the set as an extra bonus resource. And you can also gain access to drafts with me and things of that nature. There's a host of cool rewards over at the Patreon, but above all, the funds go towards helping the channel grow and thrive. And so for a couple bucks, you can gain access to some extra stuff and also help the channel succeed. I'd like to give a special shout out to those who support the channel at the credits level. It really does make a big difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round number 1. We have a great hand here, clutch up with the Windscarred Crag. This is a good hand. We get to use the Censor cut short combo. Ah, yes, the Hedron of Communication. If you ever play me on Arena and you have this Hedron, use it to communicate with me. It is effective. Ah, another blue-white foe. No, don't kill him. Okay, Fairy Mastermind is fine. I didn't see any volcanic spites. Somebody must have taken some. Okay, this is fine. No attacks. This guy's going to be very valuable. I wonder if they're splashing white for something, or maybe they took the Jeru and Hazoret, because that card didn't wheel. Not that it would have been very good in my deck. They have 4 cards, I have 5 cards. Astral Wingspan, sure. So I think I play this land. This is a Phyrexian, so I can play this and the cut short to kill this 3/3 flyer. And I think I want to put the counters onto the Alabaster Host, so I'm going to do this. Pretty okay. Oh my gosh, this is unfortunate. They won't have good blocks, though, because I know that whatever they play is probably coming in tapped. Oh, they're racing me still. Okay. Whatevs. Whatevers, buddy. Okay. Hit him hard, hit him fast. I need to draw another backup guy, probably. If I draw a Bolas Slinger here, it's over. This thing flips into like a 3-3, right? Yeah. Oh, that's because of my Phyrexian sensor that they couldn't do anything. That's super funny. It's their one spell and it comes into play tapped. Oh, this is one of the other people in the draft. Okay, they get to untap. Okay, that's an option. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to just killing them. Well, that. Hopefully. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Gosh darn it, of course they had Cyber Cryptomancer. Shoot. That was going to be hard for me to beat anyway. That card's really good against my sensor plan slash aggressive plan in general. It's not like there's anything I could have done about it, though. Giving all their flyers vigilance also makes Kite Sail not really an out. Oh well. All their guys are blue creatures, so that's something. Yeah, this is really bad for me. If I had saved my Stoke the Flames, then I'd be in better shape here because I would win. Thanks, K3. I appreciate the subscription. I guess I should have played around them having a counterspell or a Cyber Cryptomancer with my Stoke the Flames. Because here I would just be able to win the game. They would crew, I would attack them, they'd block my two biggest guys. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. What are they splashing white for? No idea. This card's really, really, really good against my Phyrexian thing. Also, the fact that they played all flyers in the early game that I have no way of blocking. My gosh, I forgot that was how Fairy Mastermind worked. Super annoying. I'm definitely going to lose this game. At this point. Them stopping my, my, spell was really, really good for them. My Stoke the Flames. The fact that they got to artistic refusal my one drop and not be punished is insane. They countered my 1-mana equipment. So sad. This rare was really good against me. Just giving all their flyers vigilance. And then this card just sealed the show. I shouldn't have gone for it, I guess. But you kind of have to use removal when you can sometimes. So this way I take 5 damage. Let's see. I kill this guy and the chump lannery. I take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That seems like my best bet for actually winning. I guarantee they have something, but... Or I think they have something. Whoa. That's weird. I guess there's probably nothing I can have that would stop them from winning here. Like, they just need any blocker. But it comes in tapped. And Cyber Cryptomancer is a... Oh my gosh. If only I had another Stoke the Flames in the deck. No, if I'd drawn this, I would have won. Oh my gosh, I was 1 card away. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, I'm going to show him that I had the kite sail, and then I'm going to concede. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh my gosh, they almost punted the game away to my kite sail. Wow. Well, my viewers are up 1-0. I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to round number 2. We can keep this hand on the play. Inquisitor shall do some work. As we dig for red mana. Sunder the Gateway can make another Incubate and then flip this one. Hey, they're playing Kite Sail too. Ooh, nice. I'm just going to do this for now. I really want to get the Bola Slinger rolling. Ditch the Shatter the Source. Nice. No! I'll churn through my deck a little bit here. A random 2/2 is not as useful now. Okay, Converter Beast, sure. Do I ditch that? Probably not. 2 Bola Slingers is really good. Sure. So I'll tap that and that. This is feeling pretty good right here. And Nikolai brings the match back to 1-1 if he can just clinch it up on this turn. Wow, they have a couple of blockers. Nice. He just has to clutch up for one more turn. The Bola Slinger army. Okay, I think they might be just mathematically dead. So, yeah, so I'll play this, play Fearless Scald, give double strike to my Sigiled Sentinel, so that'll be a lethal attacker. Attack. Tap that guy. Tap that guy. Good game. They block my Bola Slinger and take lethal. Woo! We have equalized the match. That was a really good draw. And hopefully I can do that again. Let's go! 1-1. On to round 3. See you folks there. Welcome to another round. We are on the draw. They are playing a Yorion deck, which should give me an edge. Because that's probably a slow deck. Okay, gotta be said, I wish I was on the play for this matchup, because this would be a very, very devastating hand on the play. It's not quite as good on the draw. Just gonna make sun hay while the sun's shining and play this next turn. Okay, Natural Tron. Of course they have that against me. No. All 3 colors on turn 3, no big deal. I don't even get to discard a card. That's super funny. Nice. Nice. Oh, I messed this up. Oh, I botched it. I could have attacked him for 3. I forgot about the ability on my card. I played too fast. That's a good draw. Hmm. Okay. Gosh, I keep forgetting about how Hanger Scrounger interacts with these things. I've missed out on so much damage this game. It's not even... Okay, I guess I've only missed out on like 4 damage, but still, not great. Okay, that's a card. So if I hadn't missed a point of damage, they would be dead now. Good to know. I'm glad we had this talk. But it looks like I'm set to take a 2-1 lead in the series. Oh yes, backup. They can hit me and then blink it. Good game. I missed a bunch of damage, but it did not matter. Wow, this card is really good in my deck. Yes! The 2-1 lead. See you folks next round. Welcome to round numero 3. 4. I hold a 2-1 lead in the series. We have a keepable hand here. Hopefully I can draw Ray off, because Ray off would be great with this Core Halberd. Any 2-drop would be great, though. Heck yes. Blue-green. Probably a good matchup for me, honestly. I don't really want to trade either for a Thespian. I know I'm missing out on some damage here, but the Bola Slinger can tap the Thespian, and that's probably good enough. Okay. I would like to get another counter on the Bola Slinger so it can just attack past the Thespian. I'm gonna have to flip this guy, I think, relatively soon. Boom. Oh, this is where I hope they don't have another kill spell. Blue-green doesn't tend to have a ton, so the Cosmic Hunger might have been their only one. And now I have a 5/6 flyer that'll kill them in 2 turns, pretty much. Really, no blocks. So I want a 3-turn clock here. This guy can do some stuff. So I can make this guy a 4/4. I won't get to tap stuff because it won't be, I mean, I won't get to loot because of that. But this is kind of what I wanted, was this got to be a 4/4 so he could attack past a lot of stuff. And hitting them for 8 here is very good. Very good. My aggro deck is sick. This is a good deck. Guess that's what happens when you get Bolas Slinger second to last pick. Okay, they jump block. That's good for me. I'm not going to re-equip because I have a 4/4. And, yeah, this still seems okay to me. Okay. It has reach. That's worth knowing. I can play the Invasion of Call Time and then attack it with my flyer. That seems like my best bet. And I can always play Squeeze from exile. So this guy can tap down their Death Toucher or something. It depends on if I flip this on whether I'll play the land or not. Well, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I won't do anything then. So any land is now a shock that draws me a card, essentially. That's pretty good. Yep. I think this is going very well for me. I don't want to give him a surveil to try and draw a land or something. Okay, they jump. Sure. Okay. I feel like I'm in very good shape. Squee has not really done much so far. I think we've got this. Sure. Tap their flyer. Tap their 4/2. Don't discard my other Bola Slinger. They block 4. They take lethal. Yes! Twitch chat is pointing out that this can go face, and I do know it can go face, but killing their blockers is way better. Because then they have no chance of ever stopping my Bola Slingers. Nice! Got the win. Up 3-1. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. I hold a commanding 3-1 series lead so far against Twitch chat, but this hand is not good. I think I have to mulligan. I need to draw a land, and they don't have any 2-drops, or... Yeah, I think I can do better, and this hand is much better. I will keep it, and what will I put back? Probably either Rayav or maybe Angelic Intervention. This is not... This would be a great 7, but I don't know what to get rid of now. I can get rid of Rayav. The Mirror Shield Hoplite just has more synergy with my deck. And I think being able to keep it alive is pretty good. Dang, if I draw on equipment, I'm going to be sad. Also, I didn't want to get rid of a land, but I could have. It was something I considered. Like ditching a mountain. Squee! The Immortal. This is not my best hand. As soon as I draw a backup card, it will be a very good hand. No! Okay, luckily I can kill that. If it truly mattered, I could have saved a mana by like attacking with Vigilance and then... So I'll play my 5th land and then I won't play anymore. Ah! Flooding out! Rayav would not have helped here. Unless, of course, I draw an equipment where Double Strike would be relevant. Which is every equipment, because Double Strike is a good ability. Going face. So if they just play a blocker, I win. Rebuilding surprisingly well because of Squee. That's super funny. Unless they sweep the board again, I think I'm going to be fine. And if they sweep the board again, I get to play Squee again. Squee! The clutchest of the clutch. I think hitting them for 5 was correct in a vacuum when I didn't know they had a sweeper. Even if I know they have a sweeper, I think the fact that Squee comes back makes it pretty good to just go for it. Of course, we shall buff up Squee. Boom. Got there. Boom. Got the win. Yes! Squee for the win. Huge. A 4-1 lead against my viewers. I'll see you folks in maybe... I guess we have a couple more rounds. But yeah, see you next round. Welcome to the final round. I forgot that it was a best of 7. So I have clinched the victory against my viewers. Let's go. I didn't properly celebrate that. I'm going to keep this hand. And one of my viewers, we weren't able to get the challenge to work. So this will be the final round. Also, I know that I have trained my viewers well because 2 different people in my draft pod companioned Yorion. So let's go. I feel proud. Oh, that card doesn't do much against me. Let's go. Play Rayov. Thalia's pretty annoying. Just because First Strike is a good ability, though. They're playing blue-white. I'm glad I got the Knight guy from them. Oh, a little racy race. Racy racy. Ah, gosh. I was really hoping not to play the Seed Shark person. Oh, that's really bad for me. Oh, that's so bad for me. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't beat a Seed Shark. Unless they play no non-creature spells. Of course, they have all their colors. Oh, I'm so toast. Yep. They're just sending. They're jamming. They're slamming and jamming. Slamma-jamma. Okay. Their own Thalia is posing them. It's not a good combo. Thalia and Seed Shark. But if this game goes long enough, I'm in deep trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City. That's trouble with a capital P, and that rhymes with T, and it stands for pool. Aye! If this was the only my other one, then I would be able to have double buffed my guys, which would have been pretty good. I have a bad feeling about this game. Unless this turn I like put Yorion in hand, flip this, I'm probably dead. Like if they kill Bolas Slinger with a removal spell and then flip it. Oh my gosh, Seed Shark is so good. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Je n'aime pas le Seed Shark. What is happening? They're playing Invasion of Kylum? And then they can't cast it because of Thalia. That's the funniest thing ever. Get wrecked, opponent. What the heck? They actually get to cast it? No, it doesn't cost 1 more. Yes, it does. It does cost 1 more. Thalia strikes again. That's super funny. So I want to make this guy a double striker. If I tap Thalia, then they either take 8 or lose their Seed Shark. I'll tap Seed Shark. I don't love the idea of letting them get their Thalia off the board, because Thalia is actually pretty good for me right now. Gosh, that was one of the few ways I get back into the game. Was them just completely dropping the ball on their battle. They just played a battle, attacked it, and then it didn't get to flip. That was good for me. I'm okay at French. That's what Twitch chat is asking me. Also, they asked if it was an intended shark pun when I said deep trouble. But it was not. But we are in deep trouble until they played a card that literally did nothing. I want to tap their 4/4. It does free up their mana a little bit. Let's see how they block. They can block Thalia onto my Fearless Scald. But I'm trying. The reason I'm attacking like this is because I don't want them to really know I have Angelic Intervention. And if they do block Thalia on Fearless Scald, then my Bolas Slinger lives. Okay. These blocks are very good for me. Interesting. So I don't want them to keep their Thalia, so I will play this guy. Browser, protection from white. Okay. So they got a new Incubator 2 token, but they have to spend mana if they want to flip it. Or transform it or whatever. They can't really afford to flip the Tarkir Dune Shaper. Depending on what they do this turn, I might be able to just Alpha Strike them. And tap their Seed Shark so they're guaranteed to take 3. Another one of those. That's kind of annoying. So I tap this thing. They can't successfully triple block it, the Bola Slinger. Unless they also have like a combat trick or something. I don't think I play around them having a board wipe like Sunfall or something. So I think I just play my cards out. And I'll hold a land in case I draw my three mana guy that lets me loot. Or the call time card. Okay, they gain 4. That's pretty annoying. Very annoying if you ask me. Four life is a lot here. Okay, Skittering Surveyor. Definitely an annoying card to see here. They're playing green mana, what? Gosh, that was a clutch draw then, I guess. This is a crazy last game. I'm glad this one's not for the decider, because I'm not sure I'm going to win. Well, that's a very good draw. Definitely put the counter onto my Sky Flare. So I can tap their 4/4 and their 3/3. Or their 4/4 and their 2/4. No. Definitely their 4/4 and their 3/3, I think. And then I can hold back my lifelinker. This guy on the ground. Because otherwise, I tap this guy, tap this guy. They'll then have a 2/4, a 2/2, and a 1/2. If I attack with Rayav and this guy, let's just say I attack with everything, and they want to block, let's just say they eat Rayav. Then that means their 2/2 will then have to chump here. Their Skittering Surveyor will chump here. And they'll take 3, 7, 9. So I think I do attack everything. Because they're going to have to double jump. And also the Gitaxian Spellstalker has trample. So they might not be able to eat. Because if they can't, I guess that does 3, so yeah. So if they wanted to eat this guy, this is 6. So they kind of have to jump this. If they jump this and this, then they would take 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Woo! Got there. That was crazy. I don't know if they could have lived there. They would have had to, I think they had to block the Sky Shark onto the... No, because they're 2-2 jumped here. They're 1-2 jumped here. This is 5. Then the other guy would have had to jump here, and then they would take 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they lose all their guys. Yeah. Got there. Huge. I have defeated my Twitch chat 5-1. But it was... I mean, my deck was pretty great. And that game was like... Would have been much different if they hadn't completely accidentally messed up their invasion of Kylum with their Thalia. But we'll take it. Big time wins for Nikolai here. Just reasserting myself in the community, of course. The NicolaiBolas community must fear me when they face me. No, it was a real fun time playing against my viewers. If you are interested in participating like this in this sort of thing in the future, do join the NicolaiBolas Discord server, linked in the description below. Do check out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, because a lot of the people I was playing against were my patrons. I do prioritize including them in these events. So check out the Patreon, check out the Discord server. The Discord is free for everyone. The Patreon is just a way to give back to the channel and gain some cool rewards. But yeah, this deck was sick. What did we learn? I mean, the starts with Mirror Shield Hoplite tended to be completely absurd. We never drew the Sunblessed Guardian, but it would have been probably fine. But the starts with Mirror Shield Hoplite were absurd. Bola Slinger was amazing. Getting it super late really helped carry. Just all the backup cards were really good in the deck, synergizing well. The Invasion of Call Time was pretty good that one game. I think it was useful. And overall, I really like the Hanger Scroungers, so I wouldn't flood out. Just great deck. Squee even came in super clutch. Really fun deck. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it all the way till the end, leave hashtag Bola Slingin to let me know you made it to the end of the video, because this was a key card in the deck. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did by hitting the like button, commenting, subscribing for more, and I will talk to you folks next time.